Hey everybody, I'm back for part one of one of our first charity stream rewards, the Tofu Sampler. Tofu has talked a long time about the hot dogs at Costco and being Lord of Sausages. I definitely very interested in trying it out. But that's not all we got. We got a couple of things here. We talked about the hot dog. We also have the pepperoni and cheese pizza. As Tofu said, their pepperoni's a little too greasy. I want to see for myself, as well as the gigantic chicken bake, which I've heard you're not going to get halfway through that thing without regretting your choices. And then a little bit of churro on the side. That's even unplanned. So I'm excited. Let's get started. I didn't want to get condiments on the way out, so I'm gonna try it plain first, and then I got some of my own condiments to add, just my trio that always goes. All right. I saw them when they were making these. They've got like a whole steamer just for these buns. And even though this had to travel maybe like 15-20 minutes before I was ready to do all this, I still a decent dog, and he's a good dog and a decent bun. Like, I've had some out of package buns easily that were worse than that. So this is at best what you want from a bun, or at worst it's what you want from a bun. I'm gonna get a little mayonnaise because I like mayonnaise on my hot dogs, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it. It's also great on hamburgers, cheeseburgers, the whole 9 yards. Yellow mustard. I don't have any fancy mustards on hand. And then, so they had ketchup, mustard, and relish, I believe, there. So we do have most of what could have been available to us. I got my relish. Oh god, made a mess. It's okay, I made a mess. It's not a very appetizing sound either. That's way too much relish. We've gone too far. Alright. Fun, very messy hot dog ready to go. Actually, now I need to kind of get it to drop a little. Take it. There we go. That's a good hot dog. That's actually a really good hot dog. I honestly can't think of any faults except the promo images I saw show a hot dog that's about like a good solid 3 or 4 inches hanging over both ends, and that's what I was expecting. I didn't peek in the package. I didn't peek in the little bag. So when I pulled it out and everything is the same length, I get that this isn't a slightly extra long bun, but still teeny bit disappointed there. But you know what? It's not the size of your hot dog. It's how it feels in your mouth. That feels good in my mouth. Take that out of context all you want. Now, Tofu and I had a discussion about the grease levels of the cheese versus the pepperoni. So I'm going to pat each of them down and see how that goes. One hand, one folded paper towel, not moving it, just pressing, and see. She's right. This is our pepperoni. This is our cheese. The grease, the pepperoni gets that cup action going and just holds the grease. She's not wrong. Like, this is still borderline translucent on this end, like if you get real close to it, but nothing like this. So let's see how they taste. If I eat just this tip, that's basically eating the cheese pizza. Actually gonna perform a sacrilege. Just rip this off here. Okay. That is like a very net neutral standard piece of pizza. And same goes for the cheese. It's not really, they put a little extra cheese on there, I think, to make up for the lack of pepperoni. So if you notice, if you look at the nutritions, the calories and the fat they list are higher for the cheese pizza because they're putting more fatty cheese on there. I will note, so we live like 10-15 minutes away, so the time of it came out fresh from the box. Like, they brought it straight from the oven, put it in the box, and gave it to us, and we laughed. The temperature doesn't hold to travel. Like, this is warm, slightly warm to cold. That's the one downside I'd give it, but still, it's good pizza. Even bad pizza is good pizza, and this is like if you were moving or you were at an event and someone gave you this pizza, maybe a little bit warmer, you would never be dissatisfied. You'd be like, cool, thanks for the pizza. I brought this to crack open this chicken bake, which I want you to see the size. It's bigger than I am. It's got a very good crust, I would say. The downside is that crust, at least on the top, is slightly too toasted cheese, at least by the smell. I'm gonna cut more by the top. Let's see what we get here. All of this, by the way, a whole pizza, which was split half cheese, half pepperoni, the hot dog, the drink, which I think the kids are having, the chicken bake, and the big old churro, $18. Like, that's a really good deal. I believe this is like chicken with a Caesar, is what it said on there. Is with a, let's see, with a Caesar inside. That's actually better than I thought it would be. Courtney, you want to come try this?
Yes.
The chicken bake. It's like a chicken, I think Parmesan and like Caesar sauce. It's very heavy though. There's no way you'd make it through this whole thing.
It's okay.
Do you want to try hot dog?
Yes. Wait, no. What do you have on it?
The usual. This end is
there mayo?
There's a little bit of mayo. This end is fine. All right, everybody, ready to clip this? Make it into a GIF. I need this. I need this in my life. Oh, she turned around.
Not the real thing.
It only works when you make eye contact. What did you think? Yeah, but it's like a not a standard in like the Oscar, like it is a solid hot dog. Think about the fact that it traveled 15-20 minutes to this point.
It's a hot dog that I would expect from like.
I think that's good enough. You can go back in for more.
Not this good.
Well, no. That's definitely me. I'm target audience here. But they had fresh, like all the buns like sitting in fresh steamers ready to go for as soon as the hot dog was needed. And so if we had sat down and eaten this, like the pizza's lost its temp. If we had sat down and ate this right away or had slices instead of the whole pizza, it would be a lot better.
The pizza fresh would have been nice, but yeah, it's hardened in.
And it's still that's a middle of the road pizza. It's not disappointing in any way, but it doesn't wow in any way. I would say. Wow. What? I'm not editing that out. Okay, I guess I should try the crazy roll your
Ew, what are you doing?
I don't think I have enough room on this pizza. Like, they have a hack where they take the hot dog out and they roll it up in the slice of pizza. But in this case, would I lose my bun? I guess. Some people do the bun, is what Tofu said, but in this case, I'm going to remove the bun for a little bit. Because that's going to be very starchy. Otherwise, we got... This is dumb. I'm a dumb person for doing this. Okay, that's good. That's unexpectedly good. It brings a different thing with the texture of the pizza dough and the cheese. Courtney, you gotta try pizza dog. It's messy but good. The cheese hides so much pain. Come get it.
How do I even eat this?
Just stick your face in there. Just go for it.
It's gonna spill like all out.
I know.
I'm not getting anything because it's spilled all out. I gotta push it back in. Okay.
You gotta use your bottom hand to support the base.
Oh my god.
I know it's good, right?
No, that was to you.
I know. But what did you think?
I'm not impressed.
Alright. To each their own. I think inside of the hot dog, it would not, or inside the chicken bake is the worst idea you could do.
Are you gonna review like some bougie expensive food? I'm down for that.
I do that like every time we go out. I just don't film it. I tell you how I feel. And then I cry when the check comes and I have to pay it. Alright, so we got churro. Cinnamon churro. My god. I don't know if you can see that. Half of the churro is normal. Half of the churro looks like it soaked up all of the... It looks like it soaked up half of, like, all of the cinnamon sugar. It's literally a dark half and a light half. And it's a different consistency. I don't know if that's intentional. Well, you can see it very well from this back end. It's good. It's extremely messy. All in all, Courtney had some problems with the fountain. Like everything she tried to select was like out of syrup. It was all just the carbonated water. But all in all of that, Courtney, all of that was $18 for an entire pizza, a giant hot dog, this chicken thing we wouldn't do again.
A feast for this economy.
In this economy, yes, absolutely. Like, I would honestly, you do the whole do the pizza and 2 hot dogs. If you're going out for just lunch for you, me, and you have literally a whole leftover pizza for later. Okay, I'm hitting the point with this now where it is like, ugh, like that's too much. There's no way I finish this. I'll work at it. I will. I promise. But the next big item that I'll try and edit into this is I'll be getting the McDonald's Filet-o-Fish. I forgot I had water. Sorry about that. But again, as we move on to the next part, I just want to thank everybody again for the generous donations and all of the kindness that led to y'all coming together to raise $1,150 for Gamers Outreach. Next year, I'll raise money for antacids for Jordan. No, I'm kidding. But We'll be back with more. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey everybody, I am back sooner than I thought. I thought it'd take a few days before we did the other item, but here we are with a McDonald's bag. And the thing that has me a bit nervous, the Filet-o-Fish, but also fries because I'm a human being. You know, I deserve it. But again, thank you to everyone who was so kind with their time and their donations and helping us get to, through all the support one way or another, to raising $1,150 for Gamers Outreach charity so we can help some kids. Let's take a look. Okay, this is as presented. It's a little lopsided, like a lot lopsided. This side is very, like, if this was this is the camera side, clearly. Like, you got your edges coming over, you got your sauce. The cheese ain't peeking out, but like this looks like it's a full, robust sandwich. This side is sad. You said you didn't get it. Take the top one off. Tofu, you're very right about the amount of sauce, the tartar sauce that's on here. And I don't understand the half a slice of American cheese. And why is it only half on the patty? What if I want all the cheese on my patty? Let me try and lift it. I'm doing cheese surgery here. I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna put it on the sauced side. So it looks like no matter where you place this, you're gonna have some sections that don't get bun covered or have too much bun, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna leave part of this with no, covered. Part of this that's not covered with cheese because Courtney said she wanted to try. And she hates American cheese because she's not American. There we go. And it's raining if you can listen. What's so strange is the filet, like the coating. Oh, not on this side. On one side, it was nice and crispy. Not where I bit. It came out soft, which isn't really the texture I want in this regard. Definitely smelling a bit more fishy than I would care for. A little bit of the taste. Okay, so this isn't wowing me like the McRib did. Let's see. Go for another. Like, it's a passable sandwich. But I feel like if someone said, like, hey, I picked up McDonald's for everybody, and you got handed this, and you knew the whole rest of the McDonald's menu was in play, you'd be like, why did I get this? So I feel like everything else in the menu does a better job than this. Courtney, would you care to try some filet-o-fish?
There we go.
Look, this corner right here, not heavily sauced, unless you want me to move some of the sauce, but no cheese right here.
Okay.
Do you want a little bit more sauce or nah?
Nope. Good.
It's tartar sauce, not mayonnaise. What are your thoughts?
I don't know if it's just because of the bite I got. I hardly got like any sauce. I'm just tasting a lot of bread. Minimal fish.
It doesn't look like you ate much actual fish. No, but I mean, like, how on the range of offensive to, oh my god, that's so good.
I'm not offended, but I'm not wowed either because I feel like I just had a fish finger on a bread.
You made fish sticks and put them on Wonder Bread?
Yes, and rolled it up.
Honestly, I feel like like if you toasted it yourself, it would probably come out better.
I debated if fish finger was the right thing to say. I couldn't remember. What do we Americans
Yeah,
say?
where are the Americans? Again, doesn't want American cheese. Do you have fish fingers?
I'm just more cultured.
Nice snort. All right. I'm pretty sure there's pickles in tartar sauce, right? I'm gonna add my go-to staple for fixing things. And it's pretty similar to what's on there, but maybe it'll push it in the right direction. We could go a little bit of mayo. Just like we did with the hot dog. And we're gonna go a little bit of sweet relish. I don't need no sour relish. Give me them sweet piggies. Oh god, the noise is always so gross though. Oh, it makes me regret my choices.
Children joy.
No, it's for me. We raised the money. The kids aren't watching us. Our kids might be listening, but that's different. Okay. Alright. Oh god, it's leaking. Honestly, adding mayonnaise and sweet relish to this is a lot better. It's a lot better.
Oh my gosh.
You're not okay today. Something about Duke's mayonnaise does wonders. That's the Filet-o-Fish sandwich. Go to, I guess, finish it while we finish our dinner together. Thank y'all again for coming. Thank you again for supporting. We'll catch you with the next one. Bye, everybody.